boys, we're finally on here tonight. Here I am just praying that stream doesn't crash like it did the last few times I tried to stream this game. And, oh, perfect. Yeah, before I got on here tonight, my mic was unplugged. I plugged it back in just as I was loading in OBS, and it automatically recognized it. So that is perfect. So far, so good. Yeah, I had to tone down the graphics options a little bit, and that seems to have made the game not crash within the first 30 seconds of me playing it. So that's a good sign. Now we just have to pray that it stays that way for the rest of the session. Now, for those of you who don't know, or were fortunate enough to miss the last stream, which was a lag-infested mess, basically, I've played this game since Black Friday of last year. That was when I started playing, and since then, I only started playing the game again, like, what was it, 2 weeks ago? No, it was 2 weeks before I got on vacation. Or, I'm sorry, vacation, because, you know, I was sunburning most of the time. Even though there was, like, it was very cold for a summer. But yeah, anyways, just to catch you up on what I've been doing off stream. Basically, there were a few new businesses added, and they were the past few weeks they were all discounted. So yeah, I somehow managed to get all the new businesses. They weren't even that expensive, honestly, but they also don't really generate that much money. But you know, discounted business is discounted business. So I decided to take advantage of that. Also, I'm going to have to go up to my clubhouse to show this part of it. But yeah, basically, when I started playing this game on Black Friday of last year, not only did I have Criminal Enterprise starter pack, but I also bought the game with the $10 million shark card, which that was a recipe for me to get some pretty overpowered things. And no, this buzzard was not one of them. That was actually something I got this week, because GTA was generous enough to give everyone a free $1 million, and I didn't even realize that they gave us a free $1 million until I went into the menu, decided to pick myself up a buzzard, and lo and behold, that was when it clicked in that I didn't have enough money. And then all of a sudden I had this thing in my account, and I was questioning how the heck I managed to get this when I didn't have enough money. And then I saw everywhere that everyone had got a free $1 million, so that's how. Which, honestly, it's kind of a shame that I got the buzzard instead of the other discounted helicopter this week, the Akula, which that thing is cool, but I didn't quite have enough money to get it, especially after buying that thing. While I'm heading up to the clubhouse, I might as well stop off at the casino here and use my free spin, which I've had infamously poor luck so far with getting the prize ride. Hopefully that'll change on stream, because, you know, streamer luck and all that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it, aren't I? Dang it, they said count to 3 seconds. The tactic is to count to 3 seconds and then pull your control stick down slowly. That's exactly what I did, and yet somehow I did still didn't work for me. Maybe you just have to do it very, very slowly, but then again, I did it very, very slowly and it didn't spin far enough. Maybe I'm just unlucky with that. I think the only time I managed to get a prize ride from the podium was, like, back on my old account, when I managed to get, like, the Drift Walton or whatever it's called. You know, the Huna truck for this game. speaking of drift trucks, there's actually a free drift truck available for everyone who logs on. So, yeah, anyone who's out there playing GTA Online right now, be sure to redeem that. And before you ask, yes, I did do the time trial. I do that pretty much every week because I have a fast enough vehicle in the Ubermacht Niobe. But yeah, I'm gonna fly right on over to... my clubhouse, because that's where I've made my other investments so far. But yeah, being able to summon this buzzard, like, pretty much anywhere you want to, that is a pretty undervalued feature. I mean, it was heavily utilized in, like, the first few years or so that you could become a CEO, but I haven't really seen many people do it recently. Probably because, you know, Oppressor Mark IIs and all that, which I was honestly kind of tempted to get an Oppressor Mark II when I started the game all the way back in Black Friday, but one, that wasn't discounted, and two, I had a far better option available, and three, I wanted to have something to grind towards. You know, and two of, like, my three main... Last mudguard and front mudguard.
Not that she didn't already.
And sometimes you do actually get a bonus from it.
All taken care of for you.
Wheels, wheel type, pulley spokes. Bobst? I for real thought that said something else. Bobst? I for real thought that said something else. Where are the holy spokes? Yeah, I'm just gonna confirm and get this out of here.
So...
Come on, go through. Oh no, broadcast ended. On Twitch, at least. Let me see what the deal is with YouTube. Okay, good. YouTube stream is still going, but Twitch decided to crash out on me. Hopefully that comes back on soon. Yeah, I know. The customer will pay full service. Oh, and I also... Oh, I forgot to do this when I was heading up to the... Well, I guess I'll do this after I complete this bike delivery. But I also got a large cargo warehouse down in Cypress Flats, I think. Which... That thing got a massive buff. Like, 2 years ago or so. Where you could basically passively source up to 3 crates, and once you get 111 crates, you get $2 million or so in return, which that is busted, honestly. Probably one of the best decisions I've made in the game. That, getting a large cargo warehouse once, you know, it was on, like, they were discounted and double money. That and starting the game on Black Friday with the shark card. Probably the 2 best decisions I've made in this game. Now, I'm still piss weeks. So just because I have a bunch of overpowered stuff right now doesn't mean I'm 100% invincible, but I'm sure that doesn't mean I'm still gonna be easy to kill. Alright. Careful, careful, careful. Oh, I damaged the bike a little bit. Well, that's a little bit of a shame. I would have thought I'd still be able to deliver it almost perfectly. Oh, no, the trees! Oh my goodness. I'm doing a terrible job of demonstrating my driving ability in this game. I'm usually able to do these pretty well. Well, I'm definitely not getting a full commission out of this, but... It's not even that badly damaged! What the hell? Oh my goodness, I also forgot to shut the music off. It's something I absolutely should do, like always. And now this dude's like, what the hell happened to my bike? It's not even that badly damaged, dude. What's the big deal? Well, I still got $50,000 out of that. Or more like 44,000, but still. That's bull. I didn't even damage it that bad. You couldn't see the damage, could you? Problems with that last bike? Yeah, there were problems. The trees. Alright, Oh, I actually got $7,000. Nope, that's not the right bank website. It's money and services. Why can't they have that on the main menu of the internet in this game? Just have the Maze Bank so that you can not lose your money. Oh, look, a little kitty. Don't go rabbit on me now. I don't want to get rabies. Meow. I heard that. Also, don't get ran over. I'm actually gonna see what this cat ends up doing. Don't come near the cat, please. Ow. Heard. Does this sucker hear me? I think it hears me. Tell me if I'm tripping or anything like that. Just... This whole stream's just gonna devolve to me watching this cat walk down the road and not get ran over at all. Isn't it? Anyways, I'm wasting my time here. I need to get back to my CEO office. And also my cargo warehouse. I need to start sourcing some cargo. And no, I don't... Unless it's like on the double money week, I don't actively source cargo. I just use the technician in the warehouse. That is infinitely more efficient. Oh, crap. I also forgot to... Hold up. Is my... Okay, good. It's still going through the virtual input. My mic. Thought it was just going through the mic itself, and that it didn't sound as good that way. But yeah, here's my Ubermacht Niobe. Because, you know, we have HSW now on PC, and I didn't, when I first started playing the game, transferred this game over to Expanded and Enhanced. I transferred my account over to Expanded and Enhanced, and now I have this sick prismatic livery on it, which... If you know where I got that, if you know why, you know why. And if you don't, well, simply put, there's a car in CSR2, a BMW i8, that has that prismatic livery, and it's like a special car. And I wanted to try my best to replicate that, so that's what that is, essentially. Oh, I also forgot, I'm a CEO now. I can just summon a buzzard whenever I want to. And that I can use to get over to me warehouse infinitely faster. Don't even think about running me over. Don't even think about it. You see what I summoned? Best not to mess with me. And I'll just do that as a show of force. To assert my dominance. And if you think this is the most overpowered air vehicle I have, you'd be damn wrong. But I'll save that for another time. I don't think I need to pull out my secretly overpowered jet. That I totally did not get while I was binge buying on Black Friday. Man, just being able to play this game at, like, decently good graphics. Before, I had to play this game on, you know, the family PC with low graphics, low everything. Now, finally being able to see this game in, like, decently high graphics and on Expanded and Enhanced, just look at that! I know, not the best way to demonstrate it, but you don't get those particle effects with low graphics. You just don't. Anyways, am I landing at the right place? Yeah, this is my CEO office. I'm eventually gonna move this, hopefully, to Arcadius, which is, like, at the center of the city. That's where my CEO office is on my second character, which... Yeah, that's how I managed to get the large cargo warehouse, because I started off as a CEO on that week. Got myself a warehouse. That and double money on it. I was able to grind enough cash to get myself a warehouse on this account.
Hello. What can I do for you? So long.
Gotta export some goods, baby. Gotta export some goods. Ugh.
Hey, Jefe, what's up? We got all the stuff loaded up for you. Got it on a flatbed outside the warehouse. Paperwork's all done, signed, sealed. You just gotta deliver.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish, so if anyone knows what jefe means, please let me know in the chat. Would very much appreciate that. Because I've heard that term in Triple X, and now I'm hearing it in GTA, and I have no idea what it means. Actually, it probably means buddy or something like that. But I don't know. I don't have the time right now to search that up. I'm literally a college student doing streaming whenever I have an open time window to do it. And college does not leave you with very much time to do whatever you want to. Even as an online student. But anyways, now we're just gonna export our mixed goods and hopefully, yeah. This is basically a free $100,000 every in-game day or 48 minutes, however you want to see it. Oh no. I was gonna say, no way I was gonna be buried alive underneath my own helicopter. That would be an embarrassing way to go out. Usually there's supposed to be enemies that spawn when you export mixed goods, but right now it looks like they're refusing to spawn, which, hey, I'm not complaining, that makes things hella easier. Wait a minute, I didn't take the shortcut. Dang it. I was about to take the long way. Honestly, doing this would probably be as long as, you know, taking the long way, but screw it. I don't like taking the long way regardless. This is infinitely quicker. Honestly, I wanted to do this week for a GTA stream now because next week is honestly looking pretty disappointing. Like, you get double money and double RP on, what is it? Like, an adversary mode series, and I don't know about you, but level 57 does not seem like a suitable level to do that kind of stuff at. Because, like, what? Your health is like half of the maximum that it can be when you're a level 100. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my distance from that. Maybe if I'm feeling up to it, maybe I'll do the drug wars, the drug wars missions, because from what I remember, Acid Lab is still pretty OP, especially as a single player business. Anyways, what I was gonna do now was I'm probably gonna regret doing this, but I'm gonna go set my preferences to spawn here, and then I'm gonna go into a public session and pray to God that no one massacres me, and then I'm gonna start up some Repo Man missions. And again, praying that no one blows me to high hell. See, this is something I love about this game. It somehow it takes it takes way longer to find a public session than an invite-only session. Like, sorry, I don't get that. Fly upside down near the ground for the longest distance. Yeah, sorry, no, I don't feel up to that right now. I don't feel like summoning my aircraft to do that. Also, this is probably not this personal vehicle that I want to be driving for this. Especially for the coming missions. So, Mr. Mechanic, I'm gonna call you up, and please give me the right vehicle.
Your garage. You need me to bring you a ride?
Alright, there we
It's on the
go.
way.
Or, no, I shouldn't ask for that. I know he's gonna get me the right vehicle, just don't spawn it half a mile away from me. Oh, no. I see some dude on the map. I see some dude in an Oppressor Mark II. Sorry, but I don't particularly want to deal with you right now. Just want to go over to Simeon's and bang out these Repo Man missions. And not park myself up a pole in the process. Yeah, I know. Another player has achieved first place. I don't really care for that right now. All I want to do right now is go over to Simeon's, do the missions, and get me my money, you know? Oh, my game's starting to slow down a little bit, but it's fine. It's nowhere near as bad as it was last time. Could be in part due to the fact that, you know, I lowered my graphics settings and my internet's better now. Alright, Simeon, what do you got for me?
Hi there.
I know, this dude's a total scum in this campaign, but he gives us missions here and he pays us, well, at least this week. He pays us pretty generously for them. Come on, I don't want the radio on, okay? Purchase all ammo, and I don't know why people do these on normal difficulty. The power scaling from normal to hard is not that high. Like, seriously. All you really need to do is aim for their heads, you know? And plus, there's like, what, only a small group of enemies in this particular mission. And those are the enemies guarding the helicopters, I think. Is this the one where you... Yeah, this is the one where you use helicopters to repo the cars. Really, all you need to do is get in an armored car, take out the enemies from there with headshots, and then you're pretty much good to go. All you need to do is use your helicopter, get to the cars, and, you know, drive the cars out, because sometimes you're not able to lift them normally. Oh, no. Really? Oh, I hear someone nearby. What was that? Text. I hear you're the one to call. Come to my studio and take a look. There's been a robbery at my studio. My lawyers are busy incentivizing please. But let's face it, LSPD couldn't find the hole in the donut. Of course. That's the LSPD for you. Dude, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm in passive mode. You can't do shit to me. Unless you just want to do a donut off. Really though, what I need to do right now is, again, do those Simeon missions. Actually, what am I doing? I could just trigger them from here. I could just play job. Rockstar created missions. Oh no. Really? These are all showing up as dark right now. That ain't very assuring. Oh, chasers. These are also double money and double RP. Well, you know what? I'm gonna see how these are, because I didn't do these missions yet. No active contact. Yes, I would. Wait, no, I wanted to host that one. Oh, chasers. Okay. Yeah, no. Get off that. Get off that now. Yeah, radio off. And let's just do this now. I don't feel like waiting for anyone else. And honestly, it's probably gonna pay better and I'll be able to do it at my own pace. Retrieve the coquette. Gotcha, man. It's what I live for. How far away? Oh, yeah, that's pretty far away, but... And pretty heavily guarded, too, but don't worry. I have the armored car from hell to take him down with. This thing's literally, for the most part, untouchable by NPCs. They'll have a hell of a time trying to shoot you through all this bulletproofing. I know, some people say Armored Kuruma's better, but my opinion is Duke of Death not only is, like, you know, the best quote-unquote armored car, like armored sports car, you know, like the Kuruma. It's also the best free car that you could get, because I think it was like in 2020 where this car was made free for everyone. It's basically a free armored car that is basically like 99% bulletproof, has the option for a missile lock-on jammer, and all right, where is it? Has a lock-on jammer and can take 5 RPGs, which that's 5 more than a Kuruma can take. Alright, that was actually pretty easy. No one guarding that thing. Just the driver. And for if it wasn't already obvious enough, the name and the design of this car were clearly inspired by the Corvette. And the engine sound, too. It sounds pretty faithful. Now I just gotta find somewhere where I can lose these former associates of mine. Oh, perfect. The sewer tunnel's right here. Yeah, this is the get out of jail free card for if you want to lose these guys. Just go into the sewer tunnels, and they ain't gonna be able to do shit to you. Also, you may have to go a little bit further in so that they don't see you when they go on foot, but still, just you use this place right. They ain't ever gonna get to you. And that'll be useful for a certain heist that we're gonna do. That we're hopefully gonna do sometime on the channel. Once I get, you know, a few teammates to do it with! Whoa. I know I'm driving on the opposite... I know I'm the one driving in the oncoming lane right now, but, like, dude, come on. Oi! I know I'm probably heading in the wrong direction, too, but... Don't really care right now. All I care about is getting this car over to Mr. Yetaren. I'm definitely going the wrong way. Let's see, can I hop this fence? Nope, you can't hop that fence. Dang it. Is there anywhere I could actually... You could just break it? Bruh, okay. Been nice to know. Sometimes you can break the fences in this game, sometimes you can't.
Thank you, my boy, thank you. I am honored to call you my son by another mother, if you know what I mean. Peace and love. You have done me proud.
My in-game character is literally my expression right now, just weirded out by that. Hopefully I got some decent money out of it. It's nowhere near as good as... who was his name? I forgot. Nowhere near as high as what Martin Madrazo pays for, you know, his dispatch hits. On the list. Time to get away. Wait a minute. Some of these aren't. Yeah, I'm gonna hop back into free mode now. I want to look for those jobs that are double money and double RP so that I could maximize my gains, if you know what I mean. Also, I suppose while I'm here, and while I have my bot account active, test out the new redeem. Or, not the new redeem, but I changed the sound up on this one. Well, sound worked. See if the actual... Yep, it... The physical part of it worked, too. Alright. You're not... Yeah, I don't care if I'm not able to do this event in passive mode. I don't feel like playing hot potato with a briefcase. What I need to do right now is get some money out of Mr. Yetaren before Michael goes to town on his ass in the story mode. Okay, where's the button for it? Jobs. Play a job. Rockstar created. Missions. Artificial... Wait, what? I don't know what this one was for. Artificial scarcity. All in the game. Oh. This is also a double money, double RP job. Blow up. blow up too. Alright, I'll do this one. Yes, I want to start this job. Already did 6. Yeah, no. No contact mission found. I'll host this one. And of course, now it's in my hands, I'm doing it on hard. Turn this off. I don't want to listen to this. I need the radio off so that I don't, you know, so that I don't run the risk. I'm getting, well, it's probably already gonna get, you know, some sort of copyright strike from YouTube, or, you know, content ID warning, whatever. It doesn't really matter. At this point, I just got to remember in the future to keep the radios off. And now we wait. Oh my goodness. I did not have a lot in my water bottle. I would go right now, but... I would go right now to fill up my drink, but... Nah, just... Since I already started this, I'll just wait till I finish this job and pass... I'm already in passive mode and free mode anyways, so... I'll just fill it up once this job ends. Once this "they took our jobs" ends. What? I only need one other player. Or I could probably do this one solo. Alright. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I am doing this one solo. This is probably one I can handle solo as well. Repo the Baller. Hey, where is that baller then? Is it on the move? No, it looks like it's stationary. I kind of wish that, you know, these would pay a little bit more to incentivize doing them. Like, really, what they're on, when they're on, the amount that you get while they're on double money, that should be how much you get when you do them normally, because I'll be completely honest, they do not pay nearly enough to get a lot of the new content. Come on, reload! Really? Really, dude? You really want to try me in this thing? Come on. Reload. There we go. Alright. I might be out of a safe car, but right now... But I don't see any more enemies, so I'm just gonna jack this thing and leave. That was pretty quick. And of course, the cops ain't gonna care if I shot a few ballas. Them ballas really are balls to deal with. Oh, but they're clearly gonna try to stop me. Oh, no, 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 don't. Nope, come on, go faster, faster, faster. Can't this thing go any faster? It's supposed to be a Range Rover. I thought Range Rovers were fast SUVs. Yeah, that was pretty quickly finished. I swear, if he says the same thing again...
Perfect. Well, not perfect, but it will do for now. Perfection is a cruel mistress.
Yeah, I should know. Oh my goodness. Not nearly as much as I got from the last mission. But hey, again, it's double money, double RP. Might as well, right? I like it, but again, I wish it paid a little bit more. But then again, that was a pretty quick mission, so... It only took, like, what, 2 minutes to complete that? You have job invites. What is this? Oh. It's the same one that you'll get whenever you know, you haven't done Gerald's. Also, hey, Killer Teddy, welcome to the stream. How's it going, buddy? Oh, now a customer bike arrived. I'm gonna scroll through the jobs again, see if there's another quick one we could do. Missions. Oh yeah, these are all. These are all also double money, double RP. Oh, it's a full series here. Blow up 1, 2, and 3. And I already did Chasers. I'll do Chasers 2 next. How are you, man? I'm doing pretty alright. You know, a little bit tired from, you know, outside work and all that, but I'm doing alright. Finally got some time to play this game. After wanting to do it for a while. I tried streaming it before I left for vacation, but it was pretty laggy because of the graphic settings and my internet at the time, but those have both been fixed. So, yeah, things are going pretty alright tonight. How about you? Actually, no, what am I doing? I could probably do this job on my own like I did the last one. Retrieve a tornado. Tornado! I ain't gonna be no tornado in a trailer park. Man, what the hell did I just say there? Oh, back in Ball's territory. They just couldn't keep me away from there, couldn't they? Oh, that thing's driving away. Okay. So I'm already miles behind. Like a mile or so behind it. That doesn't matter. This thing's fast enough. It'll catch up. Where is it? Where's that tornado? Come on. There we go. Got him. Now, be quick. Come on. Come on, X. Be quick. Jack that tornado. Pray the cops don't come. Oh man, one thing I forgot that one thing I wanted to do was like upload some of my vacation photos, or my baitcation photos, and do a little, like, you know, vacation story time. show some of the highlights from my vacation. Just as, like, you know, a little side anecdote. A little chill story time before getting into hot action like this.
Thank you, my boy. Thank you. I am honored to call you my
Oh,
son.
no.
By another mother, if you know what I mean. Peace and love. You have done me proud.
Again, my character's reaction there reflects my reaction to him saying that. They broke into my house and took my piece. Who did? The bastards? Who did? Who broke into your house, man? Was it them? The bastards? Okay, I already did all in the game, so I'm going to get back into free mode. Oh, I lost everything. No GTA 5, no COD, because I forgot my passwords. Bro. That has got to be one of the worst feelings right there, like... No. Music off. That has got to be, like, one of the worst feelings right there, just... not being able to access your PC because you forgot all your passwords. That is a big oof right there. I've left your vehicle nearby for you. Thanks, mechanic.
Hey, man. Hello.
Did you try calling, like, some sort of tech support about it? Oh, wait. That's not who I meant to call. I meant to go here, access the bank, so that I don't lose my hard-earned money. Right, gonna go to... They took her jobs. I mean, the police said they can't do anything because South African police are dumb. Wow, okay. Man, that's kind of sad, honestly. South African police. I thought police in the US were a little bit defective, but the way you said that... Honestly though, if you want to recover that stuff, that's the kind of stuff that you go to a tech store to figure out. Or, you know, contact the manufacturer. Just my 2 cents, though. They always do nothing. All they do is eat KFC. Oh my goodness. They even have KFCs down in South Africa? Wait, why am I surprised with that? It's a multinational corporation. They have KFCs in Hong Kong, China, Japan. It shouldn't be any surprise that there's one in South Africa. Okay. Well, this will be relatively simple. All I have to do is... and not blow myself up in the process. Sorry, my English is not good, but I'm trying. Nah, man, your English is pretty good from what I've seen so far. Better than some of the comments that I've gotten on my channel. Wait, that didn't blow up all of them? Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to do this myself then. Or not. The last car decided to commit self-delete us on its own. Honestly, that didn't look like much of a dealership. That looked more like a rental lot. We also have McDonald's and Burger King too. Those two I'm not surprised with, honestly. Again, I haven't really been out traveling the world that often, but when I have, particularly to Asia, the Philippines, China, and Japan, well, Hong Kong and Japan.
Great. Well done. You are very resourceful.
Even at just the airports, I was able to see those there. It's not always the local food that you find. Generally, when I'm out... Okay, so this is another, like, side anecdote here, but... When I was out with my train club, which, yes, that is something that we have here in the United States, and is something that I'm still a part of today... One of the guys at my train club who went out on a long-distance trip across the country to chase a particularly eye-catching train, he said one of his rules for his trip was no fast food, no multinational chains, just source local food. It may cost more, but it'll taste better and it's probably better for you. I want to go to Tokyo so badly. Bro, yeah, so do I. Like, I got to quick visit it at the airport, like, on the way back from my Philippines trip. But that was only for, like, what, 3 hours? 3 hours in Tokyo? I would have really liked to have spent, like, a day or two in that city because, man, Tokyo, Japan itself just has everything. And you wouldn't expect them to. They're literally just a small island, but they're literally one of the most advanced countries in the world right now. Like, and also the culture is, from what I've seen, they're second to none. I mean, they invented VTubers. They literally invented the niche that I'm making content for right now. But they have some of the most advanced trains in the world. Again, I'm gonna keep making vehicle references. They have some great car culture. They have some of the best scenery in the world with Mount Fuji and all the islands and such. It's just... I can understand why so many people would want to visit it. I should know, I'm one of them. Alright, on to blow up 2. This is probably going to step up the difficulty a little bit. They might have some enemies in the parking lot this time, which... so be it. Wow, am I like the only one grinding the Simeon contact missions right now? That is a big shame. My best friend went down there to go learn. And he went to underground car shows. Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, the car culture during the day in Japan is pretty mid. They have these cars called K cars, which it's kind of reflective of Japan as a whole. Technologically advanced, but pretty small. But then, like, once night goes out and, you know, there are less cops on the street, that's when all the crazy cars, when all the crazy car communities come out. Like, all the underground street scenes, Bozuzoku, the people who get their cars tuned at Liberty Walk and Rocket Bunny. Man, it's crazy. Top Gear actually did an entire, like, section, I guess you could say, just on Japan's car culture, including pretty much everything that I just said. Oh, another... Wow. Keep the yellow Banshee away from the carnage. Okay, then I'll jack that thing right now and then take everything else. Alright, I don't want to blow myself up in this. Oh! That car was close. Yeah, get in the Banshee. Oh no, 3-star wanted level already. Oh! Collateral. There's literally a news van right there and they're not catching this story. That's a bit disappointing. I should be on the news for that. Right, I gotta find somewhere where I could lose these guys, because I don't want to attract any cops to the dealership. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Where can I get off at? Oh, here, perfect. Yeah, shoot at me all you want. You ain't gonna be able to do much to me. Alright, come on, come on. Get in the sewer tunnel. No, 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 don't flip the car over. No, 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 no. Okay, now I just gotta hide and camp in here while I wait for the wanted level to go away. Bruh, thanks for talking with me. Other streamers ignore me because I don't send them money. Ah, man, the benefit... And you know what? I kind of know why that is, but I'm thankful that you're thankful for that. Yeah, like, people pay money to get their messages noticed because, you know, there's like thousands of people watching some of the top streamers out there. And like, that's like one of the only ways you could get yourself noticed by said streamers, just by paying money to put your message out there on the top. But then you go into a small streamer's chat, there's like barely anybody there. Community's relatively chill. And then the streamer's able to read your message because there's not so much flooding his stream. So yeah, it's beneficial to both chat and the streamer to be able to read, you know. Having a small chat is not so much of a curse as some others would believe. You're able to read pretty much everyone's comments. And, you know, I feel good about it, you feel good about it, so it's a win-win. I know one day I do want to eventually get big with this, but I realize that's going to be a slow journey, so I don't really care if I make it up there slowly. Hey, that means more time that I could spend being able to read chat like this. Oh, and hey, I got a nice pay bump there. Probably because I took a little bit longer to finish that mission. Excuse me. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Oh, that's blow up 4. I already did blow up 4. And I attracted quite a bit of unwanted attention in that mission, too. Bro, I have a question for you. Sure, go ahead. Ask away. I'm all ears at this point. Another open job. Another open job invite. Oh, I probably could do this, but again, I want to prioritize doing the contact missions because again, those are on double money. I want to exploit them as much as possible. No. If I get my stream and GTA 5 set up and running again, want to RP. Honestly, I've never really done role-playing in GTA 5. I mean, I just got back to it this past month. But I would certainly appreciate the chance to do it. One thing I do want to do, though, in GTA 5 Online is I want to get together a heist team. Because, honestly, most of these first heists that you have to do... Well, most of the first heists that you can do, they require 2 to 4 players. Let me see. There's only... To my knowledge, there's only, like, 2 complete heists that you could do solo, and those are Cayo Perico and the Contract, which... Let's be real, Contract... that's not even... I wouldn't really consider that a heist. It's more like a long contact mission series that just so happens to pay you a lot in the end. But yeah... I would certainly be open to doing some RP, and if you are... And if you're free to do heist with me, I would certainly appreciate that as well. Because, yeah, like I said, I need a team for this. I may have one already, but I still have 2 more slots to fill. Also, that might be a good excuse for me to finally get a Discord server running, because... I've been putting it off for a while because of other outside business things. But yeah, getting one together for a GTA 5 heist preps and other events that I want to organize in the future, that should be enough of a reason for me to get a Discord set up. I'm kind of good at it. Good at what? RPing or the heists? So why not? I'm gonna guess that you mean the heists, because... Yeah. I'm not sure you have to be good at RPing to, you know, be good at it. Man, what the hell did I say? I pulled that phrase right out of my ass. Oh no, I didn't mean to do races. Missions. Blow up 3. Okay, now... Oh, both. Okay, man. Yeah, if and when you manage to get your PC back up and running, I would certainly appreciate the chance to do that.
Here. If you're drowning in regret, debt, or fret,
though again, there's no guarantee. Though again, no guarantee that I'm going to be doing GTA 5 next week, because I'm paying attention to the update weeks, and honestly, next update week is looking pretty disappointing, honestly. If I'm really feeling up to it, I'll probably end up doing the Los Santos Drug Wars missions, but outside that, nah. I might end up skipping next week, and, you know, I do post a schedule every week for when I'm feeling like, you know, I do post a schedule every week for what I'm posting, for what I'm streaming when I'm streaming it. So yeah, be sure to keep a lookout for that. Bro, to be honest, you kind of sound like a second Elanip, and it is a good thing. I'll take that as a compliment. I don't know who Elanip is, but if you're saying that's a good thing, I'll take that as a compliment, and I appreciate it, man. Destroy the view. Alright. I wonder if there's actually going to be, like, people guarding these vehicles this time, because... Let's be real, the last two car lots were unprotected. And these seem to step up difficulty every time that, you know... you go from 1 to 2 to 3. Oh, man, this would... If only I had a minigun for this. Oh, yep. This is... Yep, there's security here. Yeah, come on. Come at me. I ain't dropping shit. Come on, why can't I shoot? Alright, you know what? Fine, I'll get out of my car, use it as cover. Where is this guy? Oh, no. No. Where's the last guy shooting me? Still, Laneup is a big streamer also known as Opie. I might have to search them up, because... Again, I don't really know that much about them. Alright. What? I don't have any... Oh, that kind of sucks. I don't have any pipe bombs. Those are like my weapon of choice for these. Oh yeah, I have to destroy every single vehicle here. Gotta be careful I don't hit my own car in this carnage. Full pun intended. Wait, there's one dude left in there. Oh. Looks like I attracted some unwanted attention. Yeah, firefighters, you might want to get out of the way for this. Totally legal business happening. No! Ouch. Well, it was gonna happen eventually, but I died there in terrific fashion. Where can I look where you post for next stream or video? I posted up on the YouTube posting page for my channel. If you look there right now, you'll see the most recent notice that I put out was the notice that I was going to be streaming GTA Online tonight. But before then, I also posted a notice that I was going to be streaming Grid and my schedule for the week. So yeah, if you wanna know what my schedule is for the week, just look there. Alright, there's probably gonna... I'm gonna keep my guard up right now because... good chance that enemies might end up ambushing me here. Unless they already think that I'm dead somehow. Oh no, don't. I'm not gonna say that was his fault, but he got in the way. So did that person. Alright, Simeon. You shouldn't have any more competition.
Great.
Hopefully.
Well done. You are very resourceful. I like that. Really, I do.
Like the games you play. Hey. Hey, again, I appreciate that, man. It's nice to know that there are a few like-minded folks like myself out there who aren't just... who play what they're passionate about, you know? Not just chasing trends, you know? That's... I feel like that's a trap a lot of VTubers manage to get themselves caught under. Or, you know, maybe the popular games are what they enjoy. That's just not my style, you know? I enjoy vehicle games and combat games, so that's what I end up uploading. That might not attract the biggest audience. Maybe it will. I just play it. I stream it because I enjoy it, you know? Good taste in games. Thanks, man. Again, I appreciate it. And since you say that as well, I'm gonna say you also have good taste in games. And you may notice that a lot of the games that I play right now, they're not exactly the newest games out there. I mean, sure, GTA 5 Online's been updated pretty much weekly for the past 10, 12 years at this point. But it's still 10 to 12 years old. It's not something new. In fact, GTA 5's lifespan is pretty much nearing its end because GTA 6 is coming next year, which that's definitely one that's going on my playlist. Oh, something just exploded there. I think they need to bring back the original Need for Speed Most Wanted. Oh boy. Well, there's a couple problems with that, unfortunately. Oh.
We're fighting a good fight here, people. Trying to stop Vinewood Boulevard.
Should I join these guys or no, I'm not gonna draw more unwanted attention myself. But yeah, there are a few problems with that. Oh. There's a cop right there. Sorry about that. I almost ran you over. I didn't want to attract unwanted attention. Anyways. Yeah, there's a couple problems with bringing back Need for Speed Most Wanted. I mean, the original Most Wanted. Number one, NFS, in terms of, like, development right now, pretty much dead. The team that was working on Need for Speed Unbound is pretty much out of the picture. They're now working on Battlefield 6, which... It's sad, but that game does look like it's going to become, like, the next big first-person shooter or something like that. And second, with, you know, the way that Need for Speed Most Wanted came out, like, in the boom of the tuner culture, during a time when tuner culture was booming, it was really like lightning in a bottle. It's not something that you could easily recapture. There was like a combination of factors that made that game work. You know, the car culture of the time, the mixture of cops versus racers, and, you know, that street culture. In an ironic way, the piss filter, and the music choice, the story. Yeah, you could rehash that all you want, but it's just not going to feel the same. No, I mean the storyline was good for me. Yeah, that is one thing that I miss about that game. It's just like the cheesy but somewhat edgy story of having your car getting stolen from you, and then you racing your way up the leagues, essentially, to try and win it back. I've seen some people, you know, especially with Unbound, I had some of the story leaked to me, and, you know, it was pretty blatant fan service. It looked like pretty blatant fan service. But the way that they executed it, it didn't hit the same. For most of us, I would say. And also that has to do with how characters are being written in games nowadays. Just, the writing is not the same. They're trying to chase TikTok cringe trends right now, which, that, in my opinion, it does not work for a racing game. Man, what happened to pure razor edge in racing games? That's honestly something I'm hoping they bring back for Forza Horizon 6, because it's not, contrary to what IGN and every other major game reviewer says out there, it is not a 10 out of 10 game. There's like no, there are characters in there, but they have no substance whatsoever. They're literally just, they feel artificially ecstatic. You know, like they're on drugs or something. It's just, you know, I've seen Forza Horizon 1 story where it's, again, it's similar to Most Wanted, where you start off as a nobody and then you slowly start to work your way up to the top. Hell, even games that don't really have a story, like Hot Pursuit, even though that game I'd say is better than Forza Horizon 5. And again, the game's gameplay is so good, it didn't need a story. And plus, also, I'd argue and say that that car selection for Hot Pursuit is arguably the best that I've ever seen in a Need for Speed game so far. Closest controversially, in my opinion, would probably be Most Wanted 2012. Again, that's just the era of cars that I grew up liking, okay? Don't hate me for that. No. Did these all just... No. I was gonna say, it looked like all these just refreshed. Forza 1 and 2 were good games for me. Well, since Forza Horizon 1 is emulatable at this point, I might consider adding that to the playlist. 2, well, we haven't quite reached Xbox One levels of emulation yet, but if we do, I'll certainly add it to the playlist alongside 3, because from what I've seen, 1, 2, and 3 are like the peak trinity of the series. 4 was, ironically, the game that I started with, and ironically, also the game where Forza started taking a little bit of a downfall. Don't worry, cars I like are from the 1900s. Hey, I like some from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. But, you know, it's just the late 2000s and early 2010s cars, and hell, even some late 2010s cars, like the McLaren 720S, the Bugatti Chiron. Those are the kinds of cars that I grew up liking. Heck, even my all-time favorite car, which some would be surprised with my choice for it, the Jaguar Project 7. That car's like 10 years old at this point. And some would be like, bro, that car's not even that old. How is that your favorite? It's my opinion. You can't judge a favorite, you know? Well, I mean, you can, but you'd still be wrong in that person's eyes. I meant cars from 2005 are also pretty good. Yeah, wasn't that the year that the Porsche... No. Was it? I think that was also the year that the Porsche Carrera GT was introduced. And that was a pretty banging ride. It has one of the best engine sounds in history. No doubt about it. I meant to... Rockstar created jobs. Okay. Yeah, I was a bit confused as to why I was not pulling up the jobs that I wanted to there. Alright, so I did all the blow-up missions. Gotta look for the ones that had the double RP and double money mark next to them. Yeah, I did all the dispatch work 2 weeks ago because those were fun. I literally, all I had to do was use my secret weapon and it was an easy 50k in like 10 minutes. Gentry does it. Is that the last one I need to do, or are there any more? Okay. These I did. These I did already. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Okay. That leaves like 3 so far that I haven't done that are double money, double RP. Okay, yep. Oh, and also, technically it was 2006 that it came out, but the first generation 4GT, that was also a pretty hot ride. And a pretty faithful recreation of, you know, the most probably debatably the most legendary race car of all time. You know, debatably the most legendary race car. Did you know how much bad things are for electric batteries? Did you know how much worse electric cars are than gas cars? Okay, let me reread that. Did you know it is more bad for the earth that electric cars? It is more bad for the earth, electric cars, than gas cars? Well, it depends on where the power is coming from. If it's from, like, you know, if the power that's powering said electric car is from, you know, a solar panel or a wind farm, or, heck, there are even some concept cars nowadays that are being teased to get powered by hydrogen, like the Hyundai Envision 74, the Nano Flow Cell Quant FE, I think, was one of them as well. Yeah, those kinds of electric cars, those are technically good for the environment. But if you're getting electricity from, say, a nuclear power plant or any other non-renewable power source, you know, like any other power plant that's using a non-renewable energy source, like coal or any sort of other gasoline, it's still going to be bad for the planet. I don't know why people think that, you know, just because it's electric, it's inherently good. And there's the debacle of, you know, the batteries themselves. Most electric cars are powered by lithium-ion batteries, and to this day, like, I think we started, like, using them in the, like, what, the late 2000s was when we started pioneering the use of lithium-ion batteries. We still haven't found a safe way to dispose of those things, or recycle them, or anything like that that would be good for the environment. And of course, you know, EV fires. Once an electric vehicle catches fire, there's no easy way to put it out. You know, I learned this from, funnily enough, I learned this from a speech class that I was taking when someone was giving a speech about different classes of fires, like electrical fires, the kinds of fires that you find in electric vehicles. Those aren't easy to put out because you need to cut off the source of electricity. But the source of electricity is also theoretically the place where, you know, the fire is going to be the most intense. So it doesn't matter. By the time you're able to cut off the fire, the car is already burnt to a crisp. Yeah, that's literally the point that I was bringing up. the battery. And, okay, yeah, the process of making batteries. Lithium is not exactly the safest metal to use. Just put it that way. And plus, if we learned anything from... I'm going all out on the different vehicle references to this. If we learned anything from the 787 Dreamliner fires and UPS Flight 6, it's that lithium-ion batteries are very, very volatile. Like, you shake them, like, you expose them to any sort of heat source, like high heat source, or any sort of friction, those suckers are going to explode and cause... They literally brought down a 747. That's how bad it is. And it... Yeah, sure, it was like five pallets of them. That's still not a lot. Like, one of them caught fire and then it started spreading. It's bad. Lithium... Yeah, lithium-ion batteries, they are not the safest thing. Yeah, I don't like electric cars. They're not nice. Again, for me, it all comes down to where the power source, where it's getting its electricity from. Again, cars like the Hyundai Envision 74, the nanoflow cell cars, the ones that are getting powered by hydrogen for their batteries. Okay, yeah, hydrogen has its problems too, but we haven't seen them blow up a car yet. And, you know, if you get your electricity from... If what's charging your car is coming from a renewable energy source like wind or solar, yeah, those are safe for the environment. But, you know, if it's coming from anything else, it's probably not safe. Let alone, you know, all the complications that come with lithium-ion batteries. Yeah, that's my rant. That's my little rant there about electric cars. Just because it's electric doesn't mean it's safe. And also, I saw this very funny video about, like, people trying to return electric vehicles because they found out a little bit too late that they still have to pay to use charging stations. Like, if they don't have a charger at their house and they have to use a charging station at, like, you know, the local supermarket or something, they still have to pay money to use that. They thought it would be, like, you know, a free recharge or something. Nope, that's not how it works, buddy. You still have to pay to charge your car if you don't, you know, have a charger yourself. It's just like, people are so stupid. They tried returning their cars as well. It's like, yeah, no, there's no easy way for us to go about this. I've learned even more now, thank you. Yeah. And big surprise, it's mostly Americans who have had... It's mostly Americans who've done that, so... So yeah, I have a little bit more experience in that. Oh my goodness. I have an entire gang hood going after me right now. Yeah, good luck trying to shoot through my bulletproof car. If I can remember, it's like 1 or 2 free charges before they start charging you. But you know what I should do right now? Oh, well, they're already dead now, so it won't really matter. I should have just gone out of the car and used a grenade launcher on that car, and then I would have blown them all up. But it doesn't matter now, the car is undefended. Well, or not. Alright. Have an RPG to your face! Oh, no, 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 get back in the car, get back in the car. Get back in the car. No, you're not. I'm not letting you jack my ass. Where are you going? Waiting to ambush me? Okay, I might as well just get in the car and take it out now. Pray this thing has bulletproof tires too. Probably doesn't. Oh no. Well, there's more people chasing after me. That's just perfect. Oh! Man, right back into the heat of the moment. This is the kind of action that I've been missing. You know what this is reminding me of? You know, since I'm in like a Ford Mustang equivalent in this game, this is reminding me of the Need for Speed movie chase. You know, Ford Mustang, similar car, different paint job. And just, you know, having some fun driving the car in the city. Wait, come on, I'm in the parking spot. Why aren't you loading? Oh boy, Trunks is here. How's it going, Trunks? It's been a long, long while. Yeah, I'm finally back from vacation, brother. Oh man, I didn't see that you posted a message up until after, you know, the ad break. Yeah, see, Killer Teddy, I'm also streaming on Twitch right now, and they got a little bit of an ad break, so I wasn't able to see what they were saying. But yeah, glad to be back. I'm glad to be back, Trunks. Glad to be back from bakedcation. And yes, I am just gonna keep calling it bakedcation because I was literally baking in the sun for the majority of it, even though it didn't feel all that hot out. Yeah, once I eventually... I'm planning on streaming again tomorrow, so... Oh, crap, I gotta put my money in the bank! I don't want to lose it! Oh, wait, I forgot, I'm in passive mode. I don't have to worry about that as much. But still, I drop that money, so... Don't want to lose it! I need my money! You know? I'm just gonna keep saying it that way. I don't care if it's like, you know, Raiden's phrase. I need my money! Alright, so I still have, like, 2 more of the Simeon jobs to do. And then after that, I'm going to clear out all of my other, you know, all my businesses. I got my first follower on Twitch yesterday. I was just talking to people. Oh, good for you, man. Honestly, I've been doing this for a year and growth has been pretty slow, but again, being able to read chat, you know, when it shows up as it's supposed to, that's one of the blessings that comes with being a small streamer growing slowly. Oh my goodness. I always have to do this. Just pray that, you know... Well, it's probably still gonna end up content striking me or whatever. I don't care at this point. Gotta focus on the mission at hand, guys. Gotta focus on that mission at hand. And anyway, since it looks like this one I could have up to 4 players in, I will launch an auto invite. Probably no one's gonna join, but you know, it would be nice to have the backup. Also, on the subject of Twitch, and, you know, having milestones and all that, I feel like GTA Online would be almost the perfect game for me to host, like, a donathon on. Because there's so much you could do with it. I mean, usually when it comes to VTuber donathons, they usually do, like, you know, I'll do art, or, you know, I'll write a music video, I'll commission art or something like that. I'll do ASMR, you know. But unfortunately, I don't really have such pleasures in such content or the desire to do it, you know. So I figured with just how much you could do in GTA Online, you know, with all the heist, all the contact missions, the risk of losing all your stuff if you sell in a public session, I feel like it would be the perfect game for me to do that kind of thing on. Yeah, I mean, I got a mid-TikTok account. I don't even touch TikTok, honestly, just because of all the brain rot content that's on there. I mean, sure, YouTube Shorts is no better, but one program rotting my brain is enough. I don't need a second. And I sure as hell don't need to fuel it even more with my antics. Dude, pay attention, okay? I'm sorry, I was talking to the NPCs there, not chat. That was an NPC there. Oh my goodness. I keep butchering this jump here. You know what? I might as well just take the normal route. Got you tabbed while gaming. Have a great stream. Well, thanks, Cubano. Again, it always seems like I have just impeccable timing when it comes to this kind of thing. Like, as soon as he joins, it's almost like as soon as I'm about to finish stream, but no, I still have quite a bit of time left here. I have like 2 contact missions, well, one left after this. And then I'm selling off all my businesses and, you know, restocking them. So yeah, still got quite a bit of time. And hey, more of an audience means, you know, that's more reach, more people seeing this. More people enjoying it, hopefully. Oh, hack the keypad. Okay, this reminds me of... I'm getting contract vibes from doing this, because this is literally what I had to do in one of them. Hack the terminal. Do I have to do a little mini game for this? Okay, yep, I do. External device. Brute force exe. Okay, it's one of these ones. Yeah, I remember these. Dynamite. Busting through the back door since 1998. Uh-oh. Repo the cars. I start off on TikTok, but most of my feed is cars. I don't know how a quarter of it is brain rot stuff. I mean, that's just the way that TikTok is for the Western world, unfortunately. They just keep pushing out the content that's supposed to reduce your thought process, I guess you could say. Okay. I'll take the super diamond first. Oh no. Oh no. Cops are waiting outside, aren't they? You'll never take me alive! Man, this thing is a slow piece of... No, well, that's impeccable. I should get used to seeing damaged car models like this ever since I started playing Grid. But still not... I'm still getting choked up seeing them. Like this. Honestly, this engine sound for the Super Diamond, it does not match. What? I think, like, what? The Rolls-Royce Phantom this is based on? It has, like, a V... It has, like, a V8 or V12 in real life. Tell me this sounds like a V12. It doesn't. It sounds more like a 6 or a 4. 4-cylinder. Yes, this is the LSPD. I don't care, dude. I ain't scared of you. I used to do the jobs that you would cower away from. In fact, as a mercenary VTuber, I still do. In lore. Don't take that as real life. Please. Alright. Now I know... Okay, yeah, I have this. This is why I have this, because I got... Just in case I get stuck. Oh. Well, I deformed the car even more. Oh my goodness. That is so cursed looking at the back there. Like, what did I even do to it? This car looks like... This Rolls Royce now, this Super Diamond, it now looks like something straight out of a demolition derby. And I don't know about you, but I ain't taking no Rolls Royce to no demolition derby. And look at this. Alright, that's one car down. Now to get the other. Hopefully there's no time limit here for this. I'll fit. Bro, I need to go, but I will follow you on Twitch too when I'm done with work later on today. Have a good day, bro. Okay, Killer Teddy, thanks for stopping in on stream, and again, I appreciate you having you here. I'll see you around, hopefully. Now, I need to get my vehicle back here. Spawn in. There we go. Hopefully the cops don't end up spawning again the second I get back to that mansion. Oh man, post-op trucks. Man, that reminds me, I'm so glad that those delivery vans got removed as motorcycle club sale vehicles. Those were... Man, I like played the game for 5 months and I had almost every MC business, but every time I got those delivery vans, man, I just wanted to throw my keyboard right through the computer monitor. Those were the most annoying things to deal with. And thank goodness they got rid of them. Also wish they got rid of the trash trucks too, but I guess those weren't nearly as stressful. I'll try my best to keep up with you, your stream, man. But bye for now. All right, man. Take care of yourself, all right? I'll see you around. Okay, good. The cops didn't... Oh, okay, they did spawn in. Alright. Alright, one time. Good luck trying to catch me in this thing. Oh my goodness. This thing can't steer at all. This thing has, like, no ABS. No anti-lock brake system. Alright, I'm just gonna sneak around the back ways. 2 stars, they don't summon helicopters, right? They shouldn't.
Oh my god.
Wait, what? They saw me? Who saw me? Okay, well, back into the sewer tunnels I go, I guess. Oh, wait, no, this doesn't lead to the sewer tunnels. Damn it, I went the wrong way. Yeah, this thing... Yeah, this car definitely does not have anti-lock brakes. So much for wanting to get it. I mean, I probably will at some point when I'm so rich that I don't have to care about it. But still, it's a shame that such a good-looking car, a car based on the Ferrari 250 GTO, it still ends up handling like garbage. Also, that rear engine is totally inaccurate. The thing's supposed to have a 12-cylinder, not an 8-cylinder. Unless they're also trying to mimic the Shelby Daytona as well. But honestly, nah, this seems more like a car based on the 250 GTO, not the Shelby Daytona. Man, that one took a little bit longer. But hey, we still did it, and with no lives lost. I guess this car was added before they comprehended the idea of adding ABS in games.
Interesting. Interesting. Well done.
Thank you, Simeon. Oh, wow. I thought I'd be getting a little bit more than that, but hey, 29,000 is still 29,000. That was an okay job, I'd say. Man, my allergies are starting to act up again. Man, it ain't even allergy season. Great, it's taking a while to load now. Please don't tell me the server decided to lag. Oh, transaction pending. There we go. We're back on, baby. When we have one one more mission left, and then I'll be, you know, selling off my businesses, and then it'll be lights out for the night. Jobs. They took their jobs. Turbine, carbine, no. No, that's not it, right? Short trip, no. Richmond. Alright, Rockford Roll. That's the last one we need to do. It's probably going to be as difficult as the last one, but hey. Don't really care. I'm up to the challenge. Rockford Roll. Let's do... Oh, okay, this is a two-player job, but I'll be doing it solo. So far, I've done... Okay, there's like one mission that you absolutely need a second player to do. Otherwise, you know, the time limit ends up expiring on you. But so far, like, besides that one, I've done all these jobs solo. Actually, no, there's like two. One of them... Actually, no, I done that one solo as well. It was one where you had to break into a police station and steal 2 cars. That one I also did solo. But also with a team of 4. Yeah, I did it one solo, one with a team of 4. The team of 4 was easier because, you know, we had 2 people drawing fire. Actually, no, it was 4 cars in the station. I don't care. It was easier with 4 players because, you know, the fire would be you know... Alright. Sorry, guys, but this car is mine. Uh-oh. Well, that looked easy on the surface, but... I guess what they say is true. When a job seems too easy, things might get... There might be a little unwanted surprise for you. But don't worry, I know a good way to lose these guys. I just gotta find those train tracks. And no, I'm not just going onto the train tracks because I'm a rail fan. Stop. Although that is part of it. No, that's not the only reason. It's also because, you know, it's a good hiding spot. Right, where are the train tracks? At this rate, I might end up losing... Okay, there are train tracks up ahead, but those aren't the ones I'm looking for, I don't think. I was gonna say, at this rate, I might end up losing the cops before I make it to the train tracks. Oh, they were in the complete opposite direction, weren't they? Oh my goodness, they were. Well, it doesn't matter. We lost the cops, which means, you know, we lost the cops. That means mission complete. And that was so easy. Didn't even have to break a sweat there.
Great! Well done. You are very resourceful. I like that. Really, I do.
All right, Simeon, we completed all your work for you. And I got a measly $9,000 out of that. You know what? It's still money, and I got some RP out of it as well, which means, I think, yeah, it's every 20 levels you gain more health. So that is most certainly a good thing. Now that I've completed all the contact missions that I was planning to tonight, again, I completed all the actual repo work, the later jobs. And if you want my recommendation, complete those ones first because they pay way more. But yeah, now that all of Simeon's jobs are complete, I'm going to dispense my money into the bank, and then I'm going to sell off all my businesses. And well, before I do that, I'm going to send this personal vehicle back. Manage vehicles. Then get into my Niobe, which will be infinitely faster. Mechanic.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
Yes, I do. Actually, you know what? No, I'll summon my S95 for this, which... That was actually the first HSW car that I got, because... You get a free S95 just for transferring your account from Legacy GTA to Enhanced GTA. And hey, that is an absolutely goated thing right there. And boy, this car, it might be based on a mere Toyota 86, but this sucker is fast in the game. And it doesn't handle half bad either. Granted, it has a spoiler up at the top, which helps with downforce and all that. But still, this car's nothing to sneeze at. Kinda wish they made it a tuner vehicle as well. It would fit right in. Okay. Gotta be careful. Whoa! That was sick right there. I for sure thought I was gonna crash out there, but... We just make plays on this channel. That's all we do. We don't fail. And when we do fail, well, no, that's a lie. That's 100% a lie. We do fail, but when we do fail, we try to make it as satirical as possible. Alright. Oh my goodness. There's gotta be some sort of option to default the radio to off. Man, everyone's just dying and leaving right now. That's kind of sad. All right, slow down, slow down. Oh, this thing, it's fast, accelerates hard and brakes quickly. Sure, its handling is a little bit slippery, but it's still a great car. All right, let's see how our grass business is doing. Again, most VTubers wouldn't dare step into here. It's grass. From what I've seen, one of many common VTuber weaknesses. Wow, the game... It's not even loading for me. Maybe it's becoming my weakness as well. Please don't tell me I have to reload the game from this. Please don't tell me. I would absolutely hate that to do that. Okay, I think I might end up having to. Yep, damn it. Yeah, sometimes it's no fault of your own. You have a good connection. You have a decent PC, but sometimes the game just refuses to load in for you when you step inside of an interior. So yeah. I think I saved most of my progress anyway, so it won't really matter. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna exit out real quick. Here's thinking I'd be able to sell in a public session and get that high demand bonus. But if that's the way the game's gonna treat it, it's a bit of a shame, but, you know, so be it. I guess I'll take this time, quick go downstairs and get myself a little bit of hydration fluid, so I'll be back in a moment, guys. Stay tuned for that. Alright, boys, we're back. At last. That took way longer to reload than I was hoping for. Wait a minute, where am I? Am I still... Okay, good, I'm still near my grass house. Oh boy, the game literally would not load in after I stepped foot in that place. I guess what they say is true. Grass really is a VTuber's weakness. Though, I still maintain that that's for others, not me. The game just got the game just generalized me. Thought that I was weak to it as well, which I'm not. I hope that's a weakness that the rest of the VTuber community could grow out of. Please, let me step inside my... Thank you. Oh my goodness, the place is already half full. I didn't even make it... I didn't even get, like, this much... before. Alright, let's see what... Okay, yeah, this is... Oh, man. Well, I'm saying my prayers right now because I'm in a public session. And we know how this usually goes. Please be a single vehicle. Please be a single vehicle. Please be a single vehicle.
You're bikers.
Yes, we are. But, okay, at least it's not something cancerous. Okay, yeah, most of these guys are down in the city. Oh my goodness, that is far away. Oh boy. This is gonna be a long drive. My only hope right now is that everyone else in this session minds their own business. I don't want someone blowing me out of the sky with an Impressor Mark II. Or any other flying aerial... Or with any other aerial flying armored... With any other armed aerial vehicle, for that matter. I still have another bike sitting back there. If they blow that up too, I'm going to be incredibly, incredibly annoyed. But it looks like most people are down. Okay, yeah, most people are down in the southern portion of the map. Down in the cities. Man, I really should have... I probably could have put out an invite for people to join my motorcycle club. But... it is a little bit of a trust issue that I have with people in GTA Online. You know what also sucks about the motorcycle club? You don't have access to, like, blocking off to, like, ghost organization like you do with a CEO, which that keeps you off the mini-map. That keeps you and your sale vehicles off the mini-map for a good five or so minutes. And that could buy you some pretty valuable time. I swear, from now on, unless I'm doing a donathon, I'm never selling this crap in a public session. The only exceptions to this might be like the bunker and the acid lab. But outside that, I'm never doing this in a public lobby ever again. The only reason I'm doing it is because, well, I'm here now in the moment. And there's no going back for me. But so far, it seems like everyone's just minding their own business in this session. Which, that's good. Greatly appreciate it, guys. If you're out there and watching this stream, thanks for minding your own business and not blowing up a brother. Hopefully the second drop-off is nowhere near as far away as this one was. Oh. Man, what the heck? Now that's how you make an entrance. That was only 5 minutes. That was only 5 minutes. I could totally do this again. But yeah, again, it looks like most everyone down here is just minding their own business. So again, I thank everyone in this session for that. Ah, hello there, Eleanor. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have another newcomer here. How's things going? I mean, honestly, right now we're just about nearing the end of stream. I just wanted to sell off my businesses before I finish things up here. But yeah, how are things going? Hope they're going well for you. I mean, so far things have been going pretty okay for me on stream. And, well, in general. Yeah, no one seems to be bugging me in this session. Everyone's just minding their own business, doing their own thing. So I will continue with that. Maybe I'll sell off my other MC business in this session as well. Because I get extra money for doing that. Need money has activated a ghost organization. Okay. I should have changed that to I need my money. Okay, I gotta stop making that joke the rest of the stream. This isn't Mortal Kombat. Some players are off the radar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Getting a little bit nervous from that. Okay, it's probably the same drop-off. Okay, it's a bit closer. But there's some players in that area. Come on, can't this bike go any faster? It's a bike. It should be fast. Faster than a car. Well, I mean, acceleration-wise, at least. But then again, this thing has 2 massive bags on the back wheel. I can't even do a wheelie in this thing. This thing sucks. Yeah, still can't do a wheelie. I'm pulling the stick. I'm pulling my control stick all the way back. But it's still not doing anything. Oh. Is that a... Yep, that's someone down there. Oh, yeah, these guys are just minding their own business. That's... Or maybe... Yeah, that guy was in passive mode, I think. He had the flag up in his name. So he probably couldn't do anything about it. I'm glad he couldn't. Again, that's just proof that everyone's in the session so far has been chill. There we go. Now I'm finally doing a wheelie. But I had, like, no control over the bike then. That was a bit nerve-wracking. Alright, I'm not too far away now. Not too far away now, and hopefully... No, I'm gonna make this. No one here is that evil, right? No one here is that evil. Oh my goodness. Sometimes this game is just dumb with, like, directions and stuff like that. Wow. Yeah, doing this with high demand bonus, that was very much worth it. 300... Yeah, I got like $100,000 more out of that. Alrighty then. Okay, yeah, I know there's a mission or activity in progress. Alright, I'm gonna get my personal vehicle back down here. I guess I will do the cash sale in this session as well. Everyone seems to be chill enough, minding their own business. So why not do it here and get some more money out of it? Again, I'm probably not going to do this again. Just because. Only a complete maniac. Oh, someone's doing a casino heist, silent and sneaky. Yeah, no. My preferred approach is either aggressive or big con. Definitely not doing it silent or sneaky, because that is just... Sorry, way too difficult for me, fam. Oh no. There's one other thing I hope that doesn't end up happening right now, and that's one of my MC businesses getting raided, which it's not like a Twitch raid where it's a good thing. No, this is a bad thing. They're either going to steal your product or shut your business down. Either way, it's not a good thing.
Okay, invoice paid, and we have a sale. Currency's in your wallet, and Long John T is logging in.
Yeah, thanks a lot, large-ass trash bag. That's my nickname for the dude. Like, seriously, telling me to... Because back on my old account, he'd always tell me, hey, buy security because, you know, to prevent this from happening again. Sorry, but no. But I mean, at that point, the only reason I had the MC businesses was for the passive income in the nightclub. Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting. I gotta set that. I have to make that a setting. Just turn that radio off instead of just remembering manually every time. Oh, well, it won't matter since, like, every business that I'm in, it has a radio in it regardless. Alright, just pray for a single vehicle. Please give me a single vehicle. Please? Please?
Leon?
Okay, it's a boat drop. That's not bad, actually. I just need to get out there fast. You are no longer able to take part in kill list. I don't really care, honestly. I'm probably gonna get more money from doing this than kill list anyway. Idiot, did he not see that I had right away? Oh no. Okay, you don't explode from landing in a power at a generator station. I forgot what those were called. What was that dude in? Looked like he was in a special vehicle of some sort. Oh, there's some dudes. There's someone's acid lab. Yeah, it is insane. That's just the way it is. Alright. Alright, I gotta be careful here so that I don't end up crashing my vehicle down this river. Those are some expenses that I do not want to pay. No, sir. There we go. Stick the landing. Alright. Alright, X can get out. Alright. What I meant to do was return my vehicle back to storage. There's someone out there on jet ski. Is that... I hope that's not an actual player. Alright. Okay, good. These drop-offs are very close. Alright, this is gonna be an easy one. I will say, though, as much as I dislike MC Club sale missions, the music that plays during the sales... pretty badass, if you ask me. The key with sailing a dinghy, or any boat for that matter, is you have to avoid the waves. Wow, it's intensifying now that we're in like a public session and all that. Real nice touch. Again, I never really did this in a public session. I always sold solo and invite only. Alright, I see there's rocks up ahead. Don't get stuck on the rocks, X. Alright, I see that there's a beach nearby. Hopefully that's somewhere good for me to summon a buzzard at. Now, I know I can't summon, like, you know, buzzard, like, right next to me as a seat because I'm not a CEO. But I can still spawn one in, so I'm gonna use that. And hopefully one spawns on that beach over there. Yes, it did! Perfect! Okay, this is gonna... I'm gonna be able to make it back to the other boat very quickly. Come on. Come on, get up. There we go. Good jump. Hopefully no one's going after my... Okay, good. No one's there. No one that I could see, at least. Alright, dude. I see you down there. I ain't got no beef with you, so don't do anything stupid to me, please. That was just target practice, okay? All right. Alright, see, this is why the buzzard was better than my other option there, that airplane, the Cuban 800. Way easier to land and weaponize. So no one, well, most people won't mess with you. Alright, again, the key here is to avoid the waves as much as possible. That's usually going against my instinct of, you know, boogie boarding and all that. But here, going into the waves makes you lose speed. Like, a noticeable amount. It sends you flying into the air, and again, you lose speed from that. Alright, turn, quickly, quickly, quickly! Alright, I think we got this in the bag. We got this in the bag here, guys. Unless this dude that was out there on the rocks, I think he was doing, like, what? A CEO cargo mission or something like that? Yep, he's definitely doing a cargo mission. Don't do anything stupid, please. Alright, thank you. GG's, man. Maybe he's on his own little sail mission as well. Man, look at that sunset right there. That's just beautiful. We're almost there. We're almost home, folks. We almost got our money! Oh, yeah, that is a lot right there. Way more than I would have gotten solo. Well, in an, you know, an invite-only session. Again, maybe I'll do that again if, you know, if I decide to do a donathon or something like that for one of these streams. But for now, that's probably not gonna happen again for a long, long time. Alright, where's the stash house? Okay, wow, quite a ways away from here. Actually, no, I didn't even see it. Oh. It's literally right there. Okay. Oh my god. Bro, dude. Okay, someone must be on a CEO cargo mission because who else would be crazy enough to fly a Titan like that? Certainly not me, not in this area. Alright, I'm gonna spawn my buzzard right here. Wait a minute, where'd you spawn it? Game? Really? Yes. Okay, I think I can climb up there, though. Oh, yep. Okay, maybe it wasn't so bad a spawn. Or maybe it was. Maybe it absolutely was. How am I supposed to get up there? I don't see no ladder. Can I use that as a ladder? Man, all this trouble just to get up to my helicopter. You couldn't have put it, like, right here on the beach like it did with my personal buzzard? Bro, what a rip. What a rip! Now I gotta go all the way around this giant wall. I climb up on some trash cans, climb over said wall, and then walk back in this direction that I came from. Like, dude, okay, yeah, I know vehicle spawns in this game are pretty hit and miss, but come on, dude! My personal buzzard spawned right on the beach. Why couldn't it spawn there? This is literally... The CEO buzzard is supposed to, like, spawn... It's supposed to have far more generous spawns than the personal one. Because you could literally spawn it anywhere. But no, the game decided anywhere just had to be somewhere that wouldn't be easy for me to access. Whatever. Now we finally got to it. It probably would have been better for me if I just spawned the personal buzzard down on the beach. And all this just to get down to the stash house. It's just sitting there waiting for me to take it. Oh, and also visit my CEO cargo warehouse, which I'm sure my technicians arrived already. Yeah, I know. I exit out of the vehicle a little bit too early, just on purpose to get that funny fall animation.
What's up?
I need you to go source some more goodies for me, baby. Yeah, this seems to be, like, I don't want to disturb the peace in this session, so I'm just gonna raid this stash house and then I'm gonna call it a night. Oh, wait, is the train coming? Is the train coming? There better not be a train coming. Alright, and while I'm here, I might as well... Ammo. All ammo. I need to restock everything. Hopefully I don't blow myself up in the process, because... This is my usual process for clearing these places out, just... Okay, yeah, I see one survived. That big boom boom. Oh, I can't even shoot through the stairs, but he can. No, you. And no, I don't have, like, any sort of regen. I don't have any sort of regen weapon. Where is this?
Fuck you.
That was a clean Johnny Wick shot right there, baby. Now I just gotta find that safe code, and then we are good to go. Alright, let me read this. 726880. That's literally the one that I got before. Alright, let's just get this in quickly before we attract unwanted attention to ourselves. So 72... I think it was 6883. Alright. Yes! My memory didn't fail me that time. I'm usually not the best with remembering those safe codes, but we did it this time! Alright, where's my chopper? Do you not see what I'm in right now? You guys don't stand a chance! Alright. Well, it doesn't really matter which of my businesses it went to, because both are, I'd say with the amount of investment that I put in them, they are probably the most profitable MC businesses right now. Anyways, guys, I think that is where I'm going to cap it off for tonight. But first, I guess. Gonna make quite the landing. I for real thought that that helicopter was gonna fall like right on top of me, but it still exploded behind me. And you know the old saying, cool guys don't look at explosions. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna cap it off here tonight. We did pretty much everything we needed to do. You know, we sold off our businesses and we did some repo work for Simeon. All of his repo work, in fact. So, again, I'm not planning on coming back to this game next week. Maybe I will, again, if I want to do those drug war missions, but I think for now, I'm just gonna say that this game's up in the air for next week and the following week. Now, I do have streams planned for tomorrow and Friday, and hopefully something planned on Sunday. So hopefully y'all will stay tuned for that. And if you want to see when I'm going to be streaming next, be sure to check out my schedule on my YouTube page. Till next time, everyone, take care. Best of luck in your future endeavors. Until next time, everyone. Farewell. See you around, everyone. Oh, okay.
Greatest pleasure on earth. And trust me, I've lain with a multitude of women.
Oh my goodness. I was planning on ending stream right there, but then something weird happened on my GTA Online. Just that. No clue what that's supposed to be. I guess I must have, like, died or something. Then I ended up back here. Oh yeah, that was weird. Anyways, guys, again, take care. Best of luck in future endeavors. Until next time, everyone, farewell. See you around, everyone.